Lawrence, you're ready? A very good evening, good afternoon, good morning to people of the internet. Thank you very much for joining our second session here at the Survivorment series. Actually, I can say my brother, Mr. Lawrence Monday, is preparing. We are going to have a guest here today who is going to be talking about the issues our mothers were facing recently back in Kenya, where it involved some of them being denied to actually exit a particular health facility. So the question of tonight that I'll pose to him as we proceed is, how many of our mothers have been denied to leave the hospitals after they've already delivered their very precious little joyful or little angels? Most of the times, hospitals deny them even to be given what you call their birth documentation. Some of them, even the birth notification, are being denied because of the pending bills. But recently, with the help of Lawrence, who's an advocate and the founders of Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative, they managed actually to focus on how, or check on how they can release most of these women from these hospitals across the country, which is Kenya. So Mr. Lawrence is just at the background there, just a few technical issues, but he'll be joining us in a few seconds. Meanwhile, just hold on. Lawrence, you're ready in 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our guest, Mr.
I'm ready.
Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence. You're ready and you're live already.
Yes, I'm live and I'm so happy. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Maybe you can tell us a bit about your day today. How has it been?
It was amazing. I think I loved it. It was a friend of mine did something so nice and I loved it. His daughter just did is it CAPSEA exams?
Yes.
And he took his daughter to the pedicure at the salon to just give her some fatherly treats. Yeah, it was so lovely. I love it because I was there with my daughter, and he was there with his daughter, and our wives were not aware of what we had planned to do today. They didn't know we had planned to take our daughter to the salon.
Ah, wow, that's nice. That's awesome. Very nice.
I know for African men like you think we wasted our whole day.
Not really, Lawrence. Not really. No, not really. Otherwise, how has your day been? If it's been okay, that's nice. People are just coming in very fast and thick and thin.
Uh-huh.
There's someone who's saying that leo mumekuja mapema. Someone from the chat section. That individual is saying leo mumekuja mapema. Actually, is my good friend called Karen, all the way from Nakuru County. He's saying hi, Lawrence.
Hi. What time are we supposed to start?
Most of the shows we do them as from 8 p.m. and he's greeting you.
Oh, amazing, Karen. I'm so happy. And we are doing well.
You're doing well.
Yes.
Okay, no worries. You also have another person who's from Saudi Arabia. Nate is also in the building. He's
wow.
Also saying, hello. Nate is also in the building.
Nate, we are happy. We are trying to change the mindset of Kenyan men. We talk about maternity. We talk about men in maternity movement. We talk about the real man. Oh, that's my daughter. You know,
no worries. Mama, it comes in the building.
Okay, no say hi to her. Worries. Tell them we went to the salon today.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Okay. Tell Uncle today we went to the salon and we made your hair. Show him your hair. Show him your hair. It's beautiful. Wow. Okay. Bye, Mama. I'm having an interview here. Okay, you guys, let's continue.
Otherwise, that's nice. So maybe without taking much of your time, we are supposed to start in the next 2 minutes or so. I hope your day has been great. Your day has been great as people are coming in the essence of time. Thank you very much for everyone who's just joined in. With me, I have Mr. Lawrence. Lawrence, once again, we are grateful for you joining this team. It's been a journey. We started talking about this journey back in January. And unfortunately, I'm seeing it's coming to light. One of these fine days, it will blow up. And thanks very much for actually being part of this family. And anyone who's just joining in from wherever they're watching from. So, Lawrence, when we proceed, I'll be just telling you who has just joined and all the comments they'll be sending. So maybe the floor is yours. You can introduce yourself, and then if there's anything else, we'll just, as we proceed, we'll be holding with the questions if they're there. So take it away.
Oh, thank you, my brother. First of all, I'm so proud of you because I remember you sharing this story, this journey with me almost a year ago. And I told you, go for it. I believe when things happen to us, it's good to always look at the positive side of it. Some things we can't talk. No. Mama, I'm having an interview here. Thank you. I'm happy you are turning your pain into purpose. Through this podcast, I know many men are going to heal. Many men are going to learn, and you're doing an amazing job. One of the questions people normally ask me is, why do we call our organization Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative? And I remember you asked me the same thing, right? Because the daughter who you have just seen, when they were born, I mean because they were twins, God blessed me with twins, and unfortunately, we lost one of them. My girl was just here a while ago. When they were born, they were twins, a boy and a girl. Then, unfortunately, we lost our son. Literally, our son bled to death. And the death of my son and the death of our son changed our lives forever. I mean, 26th of June 2022 will forever remain the day my life was transformed forever. And through the death of my son, I grieved. I went to deep depression. That took me to even a mental hospital because, I was losing it. I was losing it. And I remember one day I came back home and found my wife had panic attacks. She had cried, and she almost, it was painful. And the pain of seeing my wife having panic attacks made me to say, kama haya ndio machozi. If this is the pain women go through after losing their newborns, then haya machozi yawe ya mwisho. And that's the origin of the name Machozi ya Mwisho. And through Machozi ya Mwisho, I went online and I was making a lot of noise. And you remember that. I think that's how we met also. And when I was making a lot of noise on TikTok, on Facebook, and I was just saying, this should never happen, I met many men, you included, who lost their wives while giving birth. I didn't know that in Kenya, we are losing approximately 20 mothers every single day who are dying while giving birth. I didn't know that in Kenya, we are losing approximately 100 newborns. But the data is saying 92 newborns every single day dying. And I didn't know that my country, Kenya, is among the leading countries in Africa and in the world when it comes to maternal mortality. And I'll repeat, in the world, we are among the leading countries. After Nigeria, after Sudan, after Sierra Leone. I mean, literally, it is sad. We talk of investing on affordable housing, investing of trillions in terms of becoming a Singapore. But what we don't know is we have failed to invest on maternal care. Our women are dying. And I deeply believe, and I will tell you this, the fact, that even those 20 women that we are being told approximately are dying per day is not the reality on the ground. My brother, as soon as last week, I don't know if I called you, a man from Gong called Benjamin, called me and told me, Lawrence, my wife died while giving birth, plus our daughter, 2 months ago. I remember, I think I called Victor. Victor also lost his dear wife. And the guy was calling me crying in a club last weekend. And he was asking me, how do I move on? Can you connect me to any man who have gone through this so that he can share with me? How do I move? By the way, I'll give you his number. You need to talk to him. I remember another man in Meru. I had to be called by his brother because the brother said, my dear brother lost his wife plus the newborn, and he has tried to commit. I remember telling the story. Yeah? He has tried to commit suicide twice. Therefore, today, I know we are going to discuss about detention of mothers in hospitals, but I'm proud of you because we are making noise as men and we are saying no more maternal mortality, no more maternal deaths, no more infant deaths, no more child mortality. If Kenya wants to be Singapore, let Kenya start with maternal care. That's what we are saying. And let me shock you. There are countries in this world. Go to Norway. There are countries in this world that can take even 3 to 5 years without losing a single mother. But yet in our country, we are losing almost 20 in a day. I have a friend who works in Australia. She told me she works in a hospital 7 times. And I'll repeat, 7 times bigger than Kenyatta. And she has been there for almost 7 years. She has never seen a woman dying in that hospital. We need to go to Kenyatta, and I have data, and ask how many women are dying in that hospital per month. You'll be shocked. Thank you, bro.
That is very, very powerful, Lawrence. Wow. At least now I come to know where I've seen how where Machozi ya Mwisho actually came from. it was actually given birth to. And I take this opportunity on behalf of everyone who's watching to actually send my sincere and deepest condolences. Pole sana kwa kumpoteza mtoto. It is not a dear thing. And what I usually tell people, whatever you are doing, whatever we are doing, it will pay out one of these 5 days. Wanasema a journey of 1,000 steps, of 1,000 miles, begins with one step. So you remember we've been talking about this thing all along. It has been 2 years down the line, but I've seen your impact has been felt already. Your presence has started being felt. And I believe by next year, good things are coming. We'll have to reduce these numbers. So just to loop you in, someone has said, Pole sana, someone has sent their condolences to yourself. I may receive. Then also another person has said, some hospital, it is all that, it's about negligence. So the cases of maternal deaths, as you said, the numbers are very warranting. And again, these are only numbers that, there's some numbers that have not been reported. Hizi ni zile tu numbers tu kidogo tu, yani zimewekwa tu, yani for tabulation purposes, for statistic purposes, but the real number is outside there. So people are sending their condolences message, and we are very sorry for that. So definitely that has told me that we'll have to call you another day also, so that we can focus on the maternal issues completely. However much today we wanted to talk about, recently it came to understanding, kuna mama ambao mlikoko mnenda wamekwama kwa hospitali, hawezi lipa zile bills. A lot of our hospitals, I've seen you in Moi referral, I've seen you in Kiambu County, I've seen you in Machakos County. We are doing a very good initiative. Maybe you can tell us about how did you come to know about these people? Ulifikaje mpaka watu wakakuja wakakwambia that Lawrence, kindly help us. I also saw the former county governor of Nairobi, pia mliko naye hapo. You are among us, very, very many people. So, and I'm sure those mothers where they are right now, they're very grateful. So, Ebu tell us, someone is also asking, can you briefly tell us about what really happened? Mulifikaje mpaka wakakupigia, mpaka mkaanza ukona, hey, let's go and save these mothers. How was it? Because remember, you're a man, unaenda kusaidia wanawake. So take it away.
I will shock you that we have a WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group of all the detained mothers that we have released, and I'm always happy every morning. They tell me, they call me Uncle. Uncle on church. Yes. We have a WhatsApp group of all the mothers we have released. And I remember, I know some of them just wake up and Uncle tumekuombea. They call me Uncle. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm so protected by the blood of Jesus. I mean, the people who pray for me are so many. Literally, bro, let me tell you how we started this. Waswahili husema aumwaye na nyoka akiona kigongo ushtuka. I'm a present dad. I'm literally those kind of dads. As a father, I've always walked with my wife every single day of her journey of pregnancy. And I've never missed clinic. And even her last pregnancy, when she was expecting twins, bro, when she was at 7 to now 9 months, she could not sleep. Maze, I mean, literally wake up in the morning to turn her, in the middle of the night to turn her. You have been there, you know what I mean. Maze, usiku ni refu. You feel like you are the only, you feel like you are the one who is pregnant. Sijui unanielewa. And in my mind, if a woman can go through that for 9 good months, then hallelujah, she's finally going to deliver. Then after delivery, we expect her to go home and celebrate. Shock on us. You learn that in some hospitals in Kenya, that's the beginning of trouble. They get detained. So let me start with the Moi Referral Hospital. Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital detained 28 mothers, most of them teenagers. And you know I'm a noise maker. We have made a lot of noise on social media and many other things, right? And somehow somebody reaches out to me on our inbox that hey, kuna mama wako detained, Moi referral na video yao ndio hii. You know, they made a video and they were making noise and kila kitu. And it was there on the newspaper, Nation and everything. And I remember asking myself, why are those women being detained? I look at the law. It's against Article 28, dignity. It's against Article 29, freedom. And they were saying, we have been detained for 1 month, 2 months. Bro, that was... The next thing that I knew was on my way to Eldoret. And I went to Eldoret. Literally, I used my own family money to go there. And I called our lawyer, Mr. Owade, and I told Owade, we need to go to court so we can. We need to file this case as soon as possible. We need to get a court injunction. These mothers need to be out as soon as we can. And I had to travel to Eldoret. Reaching Eldoret, and some of my friends are in the media. I remember talking to my friends at Season TV, Amy, and I'm like, Amy, these women are there. And I reached there, and I had to call the press. That hospital, number one, had denied. They say they're not detaining any mother. Number two, they are denied any journalists from accessing the hospital. So we needed proofs that for sure the women are detained. Bro, I got access to one of them. We got all the evidences, all the discharge summaries. I had all their names, all their numbers, but I needed more proof. Maze niliingia Moi referral kininja. Nilieka kofia black hadi hapa, nikavaa mask ya black, nikaingia hadi Moi referral. Nikafika nikakaa, nikauliza she's called Lanet, mko happy? Eh, tatuwezi toka, tumefungiwa. Literally they were like criminals. Nimekaa hapo nje, if you know Moi referral well, kuna mali wa mama ward yao iko, nimekaa hapo nje, I'm seeing women walking around being escorted by security people. Yes, wamevaa nguo za green, hawezi na anaambia unatuona hatuwezi na mahali tuna watoto wako hapo, watoto wako kwa ward. Ward iko wapi? Ward iko second floor. I need to talk to you people. Dele, utakuja? Nitakuja. Nitaingiaje? Ingia hivi, enda left stairs, first floor, second floor, left, kuna ward. Bro, I did that. I'm a madman. Mimi na huyo nikapanda stairs, CCTVs nikahepa, nikaenda hadi kwa second floor.
Let me ask you.
Yes.
Did you have bodyguards? Did you have bodyguards ama ulienda tu ile kininja tu wewe mwenyewe?
I was almost arrested at Moi Referral Hospital. They almost arrested me. And if they could have arrested me, it would have been another case. But what I know, I went up to the ward and I recorded everything. Those women were sharing beds. Those women were sleeping on the floor. I have videos. And I recorded it, and I could, what you are seeing on screen, I could ask them and they're saying, oh, my name is blah, blah, I'm 17 years, I've been here for 2 months. Teenagers. Now, I don't know who told the security that someone has sneaked the ward and they came after me. What I did, one of the ladies had to stand near the stairs to alert me if anybody's coming. And she was shouting, wanakuja, wanakuja. Bro, nilikimbia kama mwendazimu kishuka the other side. If you know my referral, you know, kuna stairs left, nilishuka mbio and they were looking for me and God saved me. Let me just say that. But what I had as evidence, I had to release it to the public. I'm happy on Saturday night, those women were released. I think you saw the videos, and that was the best moment in my life. I was like, Maze, I can't imagine A woman being detained because she has a bill less than 3,000 shillings. Yeah, 3,000. And you are detaining her for 2 months. Just
3,000
because,
shillings.
yes. And just because they're saying, Hana Shah, how can a teenager have Shah? Hana Shah, Hana what? And I'm like, I don't care about the Shah. I only care about the freedom of these women. All in all, that happened. And the women were released. But Moi Chinga Referral Hospital wanted to throw me under the bus. They wanted to crush me and to crush the organization, but they didn't succeed.
How many women were there?
There were 28.
Wow. 28 women, mostly teenagers.
Yeah.
Right?
Extremely. Yes.
So for lack of a better
Poor.
word,
Let me just say.
Sorry, carry on.
Let me just say women from. Let me say women from poor backgrounds. Poor background means poor background. Because I'm in touch with their families. I talk to their families. Well, I mean, yes, she became pregnant. Yes, she's barely in Form 3, 17 years. But when I was able to call her mother is a house help in Eldoret, Langas. After detaining her for 2 months, she's having a bill of 70,000. How do you expect a mother who's a house help to raise 70,000?
Wow.
All said and done, we released those women. We were happy. They went out. Moi Referral tried to crush us because before the court of law, they denied that they have never detained any woman, and they wanted us to produce the patient number, the bed number, the discharge summaries. Without it, you know what it means. They said we have tarnished their name.
Yes.
But I love what's called evidence law. We had all the evidence, and we had to produce this. Yeah. Now,
very true.
After that, we went to Thika Level 5 Hospital. Again.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So you're done with Moi Referral and everything is okay?
Thank you.
You've gone back home now, right?
Yes.
Your phone is ringing each and every time. Your phone is ringing. Right, left, front, and your phone is ringing. Your phone is ringing. What's happening there?
Maze bro, saizi ukilitain mama yote Kenya hii nitajua. Nitajua. And I will come there, I will release them.
You're a force to reckon with, eh?
No, we have to. Mommy, please say hi, say baby to Uncle, say bye. Okay, go. Ivan, take your sister to her room. Take your sister to her room. Go to your bedroom, mom. I'm coming. I'm having an interview, mommy. Love you. Okay. Now,
just hold on. Let me introduce you just to loop you out. I know sometimes you cannot read the chats. We have our president. We call him Mr. President Goga. Goga is around. He's a very nice young fellow.
Yeah. Wow.
A very nice friend of mine. Goga is around. He's in the building. Actually invited him here. He's the one who's actually been how can I say? He's the we call him Mr. President actually. We call him because he's done a wonderful job. He has passed his greetings. He's just behind the scenes also here kwenye studio. Again, we have my prayer partner. We've got Yvonne in the building. Yvonne is also in the building. Yeah, there are a lot of people. They're just here behind the bush. They're just sending the greetings. Most of them want to say, Pole sana, you're doing a great job. So now, let me ask you, the way these people are calling you, do you have like 2 or 3 phone numbers where hii ni ya familia, hii ni ya job, hii ni ya kina mama? Do you have like those phone numbers?
Of course, we have our contact for Machozi ya Mwisho, and it's in the public domain. You know, we made flyers. You know that we made flyers, and we're asking Kenyans, if you know any woman have been detained, reach out to us. For the public, they are aware of our number, and they reach out to us. And nice. Now going to Thika Level 5. Level 5. That is how we were able even to know, Ivan, get your sister to her room and go to your room. That's how we were able even to know about Thika Level 5. Mm-hmm. This is what I will tell any detained mother outside there. make noise. Make noise. Reach out to us, but make noise. Now, Thika one was, oh my God, Thika one, I knew that this is a calling when the Thika one happened. The Thika one was on Saturday. And
It was
I
immediately
just
or a week
promised my
later or a
son to
month
take.
later?
It was like a week later.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it was after a week later.
Uh-huh.
And the Thika one, I just promised my son that I was going to. I normally have like once a month. I take him out. We just go have father-son moment, and that was the day I was supposed to take my son. We go bond na kila kitu. Then here I am. I'm receiving a call. Oh, mama amefungiwa Thika, and I'm like, oh my God, today is the day I'm supposed to be spending time with my son. But yeah, I had to explain to him and like, you know what, this is happening. I just have to go, but I will compensate tomorrow. And he understood. The next thing I know, I was in a car, headed to Thika Level 5 hospital. I love one thing about Thika. Compared to Eldoret, because I met the nurse in charge. We were able to talk, discuss, and like, what can we do? They were so receptive, you know? They were so receptive and they were there. We were there to talk to each other. But again, at Thika, we made noise, and by Sunday, the 19 mothers were released.
Wow. Just hold on. Let me welcome some people in the building. We have Dr. Stella, who's from actually the same Thika you're talking about. And again, we have Sylvia. Sylvia, it's been a minute. Sylvia, welcome. I'm here with Mr. Lawrence, the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative. Lawrence, there are very, very people here wanakusalimia.
Oh, amazing.
So
thank you so much.
Continue ahead, Thika.
Now, after Thika, again, we got some few women. I think there were 5 or 6 women at Maragua Hospital. For them, I love the way they were released because, you know, their governor, is it Kangata or blah blah blah? I think the name, the Maragua is in what's the name? Muranga County.
Muranga County. Yes.
The governor has what is called Kangata Care, something like that. And I think because they made noise, their governor paid for them. Now, the last one was at Mama Lucy Hospital. That's a movie. Mama Lucy one is a movie.
Wait. Tupeleke pole. Tupeleke pole. I want to understand this thing. Tell me, you're from Moi Referral, which is in Eldoret.
I've gone to Thika. Yes.
You've come to Thika.
Yes.
Before you notice it, so Thika, how many women were they?
There were 19.
Wow. So before you even came, Thika already got 19 women wamefungiwango hapo. So are they being given food when these people wamekuwa restrained? Are they being given food? Is the healthcare system, are they being provided with the normal healthcare system? Ama facilities for that matter, like milk for the small ones, Ama?
I wish to answer that after I've talked about Mama Lucy.
Okay. No worries. Then that one we'll talk about it. No worries. So again, from Thika, we went to Maragua, the one in the other county.
Thika, there was Maragua. Hey boss, I mean, this thing have been happening for a while. I think imekuwa tu mama anafungiwa. So it's like Muranga, Nini, Eldoret, Thika, Maragua. It's now people are like, hey, kumbe tunaweza tolewa, you know? So it's becoming noise. That was in less than a month, bro. So here we come, Mama Lucy. Mama Lucy is a movie on its own. Mama Lucy is a movie.
And all these are public hospitals.
Yes. Those people detained over 100 mothers. To be specific, almost 110. It took us a whole day to release those women. A whole day from Sunday asubuhi.
Wait a minute.
And we have the videos.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute. 100 women.
And 10 over 100. I don't mean 100. Over 100.
110. So question yangu ni.
Just a minute. Ivan. Okay. Ivan. Leta charge yangu.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are joining in, we just excuse him a bit. As you can see, Mr. Lawrence is the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho initiative, so he's just backstage. I'll bring him back again as he's sorting. He's trying to put his phone into charger. Sylvia, welcome once again. Karen, welcome. Mr. President, welcome. Ivona Kish, welcome. Dr. Stella, welcome. Natesho, welcome. Who else is in the building so that I don't forget to actually call you? Thank you very much for being here. Who else is here? I hope you guys are enjoying. So we are just bringing back. Let me just bring him back again. So let me ask, Wakili, you mean 110 women are in a hospital? So inamaanisha, are other women still coming to the hospital to give birth ama wanakuwa deviated a different place? Sorry, once again, we've lost him again. I think ni mambo na shida kimitambo. So as we proceed, any questions anyone asked, Ama would like to ask the co-host? Let me start by the first one. I'm saying, where is it? Sylvia, you guys need to talk about Kenyatta Hospital. They detain hundreds of women wanapewa mattress kutandika chini na wapewi chakula. Oh my goodness. Daktari anauliza, host, where are your glasses? Oh, I have them right here. Pole, it's the reflection. Then what else? Sylvia, that is very sad, is what Karen is saying. Wow, you guys, you see the way it's the thing with women kwenda kujifungua at this particular health facilities is becoming a crazy affair. Like Mr. Lawrence was saying that it's taken a very tall order. Imagine 110 women being held in a hospital because of unpaid bills. It begs the question then, what really is happening? What really is happening in our hospitals? Wow, that's a very, very big number. Sylvia is saying that very sad, Karen, you can imagine umetoka kuzaa unalala chini na mtoto unashare hizo mattress. Wow. These are I think it's very, very painful. Women, you go through a lot. And imagine these are happening in our public facilities. So Sylvia, you're saying that even at Kenyatta they deny people food. Wow, that's a very rather a tough decision, if I must say so. That's a very, very tough, because how are they supposed to? What about the healthcare? Like, are they being given someone to wash with the watoto ama ni nini? So again, I'm seeing my host is back in the studio. Lawrence, can you get me? Sorry, Lawrence is back.
Hey,
Lawrence,
I'm here.
no worries, you can take it away. We are just going through. Someone was saying that you should also talk about Kenyatta Hospital. They hold hundreds and hundreds of
Hello.
women. We can hear you. Just proceed, Lawrence.
Hello.
We can hear you. Proceed.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm back.
No worries. No. Proceed with the umesema movie tuko Mama Lucy. Sorry, I think he's having technicalities kidogo. Someone is saying Kenyatta is everyone for himself. Wow. That's a tough one. Kabisa. Yeah, and you're saying that you hope no woman should ever go through this again. Yeah, we are the government is working towards it. There's a video that I did, of which close to 3,600 hospitals are being closed down because of the issue of malpractices at the hospital. I don't know if you guys saw that information. The current CS, the CS of Health, Honorable Aden Duale, actually had said they're closing down on this hospital because of mistreatment in maternal care. It's becoming a global thing nowadays. Yeah, these are very serious cases, and the more you keep quiet about it, the more we are losing. And you see, even the statistics are very high. I was thinking that we are losing at least 2 women per day, but Lawrence has got now a different facts. He's saying there are more than 20 women dying each and every day. Remember, these are reported cases. What of those cases that are not reported? So these numbers are bound to increase each and every time. Yeah, because this discussion is a tough one. So you're asking what usually goes around taking these women. What's the process of being released? Actually, I think maybe you have to pay the legal, or not legal fees, but the fees that if maybe it's the CS, or maybe what was used, just the normal maternal fees. Because most of them, if you're going for a government hospital, I doubt if they can reach the mark of 10,000. So maybe Lawrence will just jump in, and we'll ask them. We'll also ask him these questions again. Mr. Lawrence, if you're ready, I'm seeing him. Let's just bring him back to the studio.
Naya, I don't know why I'm keeping on to drop.
No worries. Tunaita shida kimitambo. There are a lot of questions, Mr. Lawrence. A lot of questions. So just proceed. I'll be asking them once we finish, so that we don't interject you too much.
What's up? I'm sorry. I'm not that young. Maybe I'm not good with technology.
No worries. You're very young, my brother. You're very, very young. You're very young. Can I shoot a few questions people are asking here? Maybe you can note them down. You can answer them in the course of you communicating.
All right, it's okay. Where are we? We were at Mama Lucy, right?
Yeah, we were at Mama Lucy. We are at Mama Lucy, yes.
Okay. It's okay. You can shoot the questions.
Oh, sorry. So the first question someone has asked, not actually the first question, someone has asked, what are usually the steps of having these women? Let me just pin it there so
you can shoot the questions.
So the question is that what usually goes around in having these women released? What are the steps taken for these women to be released from hospitals? What are some of the steps taken for these women to be released from these particular health facilities? Is there a procedure or is there a standard fee?
No. Okay, let me. Amoy Referral Hospital told the court of law that we didn't follow the right steps to allow the women to be released, and this was our feedback. Number one, we wrote a letter to, I remember, Mama Lucy Hospital, and I have a copy, signed, delivered, received. And in that letter, and I personally wrote it as the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho and the executive director of Machozi ya Mwisho. to the CEO of that hospital. And the title of the letter was, "Is there an alternative? Is there an alternative means by which hospitals can get their money paid apart from," and I'll repeat, apart from detaining mothers? And what was the ground? Why were we asking this? Number one, no man should be detained by any facility. It is illegal. It is an illegality. It's a violation of their rights as per Article 28 and Article 29. Right to dignity, right to freedom. Can I ask a question? My brother, can I ask you a question?
Just ask. Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Where do detention happen?
I mean, police cells.
Where do we normally find detainees?
Police cells and
prisons
jails and what? Prisons, definitely. Yes.
Thank you. When did hospitals start becoming police cells and prison? Because we need to define the word detention. When you don't give someone freedom to move, when you confine people in one place and not allow them to move, to go to any place, what are you doing to them? You are detaining them. Therefore, hospitals have no right to detain mothers. It's an illegality. Therefore, the first step we normally take is to write to the hospitals. We write to them seeking answers, telling them, why are you detaining the mothers? The next step is we make noise. We call the press and we go public. Let me tell you what we did at Mama Lucy. And Mama Lucy was a funny story, and it is. At Mama Lucy, we wrote to the hospital, the CEO, asking him, why are you detaining over 100 mothers? How did we know about Mama Lucy women being detained? We told you. A woman reached out to us, Mama Nancy, from Kayole Masimba, telling us, mtoto wangu amedetainiwa. You know what she does? Anaosha manguo hapo Donholm na Greenspan. Because I went to their place at Kayole. I personally went to Mama Lucy and I met the head of social work and the social work department. Bro, I went second floor of Mama Lucy, Ward 9 and Ward 10. I was shocked to see women again in large numbers detained. I have the videos. Now, what I did and what we did, Mama Nancy gave us the Nancy's number. You know, they have their phones there. And I called Nancy. We called Nancy and asked Nancy, umefungiwa how long? Nimekaa 6 weeks. And made her to be the head of ward number 9. Give me a list of all mothers in that ward. Give me their bills and how long they have been detained. Then I asked her, go to ward. How many wards are there? There were 5 or 6 wards. Each and every ward at Mama Lucy, we had a women leader. They elected their leader. Their work was to write their names, how much they owe, and any evidence. And any mother in those wards that had a smartphone took the videos, how they were sharing beds, 3 women in a bed, how some of them were sleeping on a bench. By then, Mama Lucy is so traumatizing. Because at Mama Lucy, I will tell you, Akinyi and 2 more women lost their newborns. Those people are cruel. Because Akinyi lost her newborn and they ended up still detaining her for over 1 month. Imagine A woman seeing fellow women breastfeeding their newborns every single day for more than 1 month because of a bill that was less than 5,000 shillings. Now, what I did and what we did, we knew that making noise is not enough. I, with my team, went to Kayole police station, wrote a letter to them. They sent me to Soweto police station, went to Soweto police station. They wanted to send me to Central police station in Nairobi because according to them, demonstrations are not allowed. We went because we wanted to demonstrate. Our plan was to mobilize affected families so that we go to the streets along Kangundo Road and that's Njia Mama Lucy and demonstrate. That guy told me we won't allow. Bro, I was so mad. I looked at him and I told him, you know what? It was a Tuesday. You know what? On Friday, upende usipende, we will demonstrate. Come and arrest us. And I told him, as per the law, my work is just to inform him about demonstration, not to get his permission. I was so mad. There are things that you do that can crush your soul. Trust me, I had to look at my phone and I was sending WhatsApp messages to my friends and telling them, bro, whatever you have, sister, whatever you have, just send to me. I'm mobilizing mothers from Kayole. And we did that. We mobilized mothers from Kayole just to pay their fare. And we met at Mama Lucy and we started making noise, stop detaining mothers. We called the press. I think you saw it. And we had those placards written, stop detaining mothers, and we made noise. Kenyans saw it. Trust me, Kenyans were willing to help. A lot of things happen that I cannot tell Kenyans what happened. But I know how much those women were owing Mama Lucy because I had all their bills. Sonko went there on Monday morning, I think Satisa Usiku. And,
Wait a minute. How did you guys come and
took the
collab with
bill,
Sonko?
according to what I saw and what he told me they did, to confirm. The bill was, by the time I had it, was 1.4. Yeah. Sonko called me because Sonko was given my number by the media guys. When he wanted to pay the bills. He just called me and told me, I'm Sonko, you're doing a good job. I've seen what's happening at Mama Lucy. I want those women to be out and I've sent my team there. Can you go help them? One thing that I know, I went to Mama Lucy at almost 11 a.m. and I found his team there. My work is not political. My work is to help women. And we spent the whole day looking at each and every woman. Tunamtoa moja moja, enda kwa bill analipiwa one by one, and we have the video evidence. The whole day releasing those women. And I'm happy he did that. I'm happy that he came and helped. And it's sad that the current governor said no woman was ever detained. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not a politician. Bro, wacha kudanganya. I know what I'm talking about. And that's what happened. The mothers are home.
Wow.
Therefore, how do we release them? We have different options. We can go to court, get a court order, but that's a long process. Before you get a court order, it will take days. The best thing that's happening is to make noise. Someone is asking what? How do you what?
Someone has asked, how do you handle psychological and emotional baggage of this type of
Oh,
work?
how
And
do you balance this?
your
This is a
family?
very good question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can I answer it?
Yes.
It is true that Some of us cannot sleep. By the way, the Mama Lucy thing just made me crazy. I mean, I could not sleep because I remember telling my wife, babe, I cannot sleep. I'm just thinking about the life. Let me say, Mama Lucy's story crushed me. I remember I could not sleep. Ask my wife. I could not sleep because some of us, you feel like, how can I peacefully sleep when women are being detained? It affects us. And by the way, shout out to my psychiatrist. My psychiatrist called Cheryl. She's an amazing mama. Kenyans are not aware that 1 year ago I lost it. I found myself at Madare Mental Hospital. I've told you the story, right?
Lightly, on a lighter note.
Yes. And that's when I met Cheryl. She's an amazing psychiatrist. It's just a time when I feel like I need to go to Madare. I need to meet Cheryl. I need just to detox, because for sure it's overwhelming. The system is, let me say, no one cares. With all due respect, very few people care. Because if they care, the bill that those 100 women had was less than 2 million. Is 2 million enough to detain mothers for months, sleeping on a floor? Some of them, no, because they don't care. Can I shock you? Do you know how much it can cost our country, Kenya, to have free maternal care?
No idea.
Less than 6 billion shillings. 6 billion only. In a day, we lose 2 billion to corruption. It means within less than 3 days, we can say we are not stealing any money in the next 3 days and use that money to help our women. We have the money, but it's because people do not care about our maternal care. I'll say for sure it's not easy, but we will win this battle one day.
Mr. President, Gogas said that Sonko might have his downfalls and upside downs, but for such an issue, he really came through. And on behalf of all those women, once again, we thank him for what he did. Actually, I know it wasn't in his position, it wasn't his baggage. And unfortunately, most of the fathers, they hide behind the camera because their wives are the ones who are undergoing this thing. And also, the lady who said her name, I don't know, I've forgotten the name, the one that lost the son or the daughter, and she was still forced to stay there. May she find peace. And I think maybe to some extent, psychologically, she was very disturbed. And Pole sana kwake if she's watching this or she's anywhere near or she'll come toward this video. I really apologize for her, and I can't even fathom what to even tell her. And again, we have another question also. Someone is asking, have you ever received threats?
Wow. Sincerely speaking, I get those questions from many people, hundreds. People, even including my close family members. But I will give an answer. My answer is one. I died 3 years ago. The day my son died, that's the day I died. The moment you will go through what my wife and I went through, you will never fear anything. Furthermore, who knows when they will die? Tomorrow I'll be flying to Kisumu. I'll be going to Kisumu. What if that plane yanguke chini tukufe sote? Who knows when they will die? If we are not sure of when we will die, one thing that we know, we'll all die. We will all die. Baba lienda. Sembuse sisi. It's when. It's not if. It is when. It's not if. It is when. And even Christ himself said, no one knows. Therefore, one thing I love about my family is both my wife and I, we are not so afraid of death. Not at all. The only thing that I'm afraid of is dying without fulfilling my God-given purpose. And I know it from my son's death. My purpose is to fight for better maternal care. I see a woman dying, you know me personally. I can do it. I can bring hell. I fight hospitals. I see a newborn dying, I bring hell. I see a mother detained, boss, I will not sleep. Therefore, if anyone thinks that he can kill me, then he should know that a million Lawrence will be born. And they know. And by the way, let me tell you one thing, bro. If you want to have freedom, the moment you will not fear death, that is when you start living.
Yeah, my prayer partner is usually afraid of dying. I hope she's listening. There are people not afraid of dying.
No, you can't. You can't escape death. And can I tell you one thing? If the people wants to kill you, if the people wants to kill you, they will kill you. You cannot hide from them. They are powerful. Therefore, the last thing to be afraid of is death.
Is death. Very true.
And furthermore, am I stealing trillions and... Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Someone's asking what?
Someone is asking, Lawrence advocacy is really slow job. How do you get motivated? Because it requires the push and pull. You need to push so much. What keeps you motivated?
Wow.
What keeps you going? What makes you tick?
I have a tattoo in my hand.
Uh-huh.
I would see this. This is a tattoo. I would see it.
Uh-huh. It's blurry, but definitely will be visible. Uh-huh.
It's what I've put. It's the tattoo in my hand. The tattoo in my hand is the only tattoo I have in my body. It's the name of my late son. It's the name of my late son. Therefore, what keeps me going is no woman should ever be pregnant like my wife for a whole 9 months only to lose her child. What keeps me going is a woman should never be pregnant for 9 good months only to die. No, that one I will not allow.
Wow, that's very powerful. That's very, very, very powerful. And
are we together?
Well, we are together. Once again, receive our sincere
That's what keeps me going. A woman cannot be pregnant for 9 months to lose her child. A woman cannot be pregnant for 9 good months to lose her life. I mean, that dream is so big to feel discouraged. Therefore, that is what keeps me going. Can I give you an example?
Yes.
Rwanda as a country, they were able to reduce the maternal mortality rate by 80%, from the year 2000 to the year 2020. If Rwanda did it, why can't we do it? Why are women still dying like cockroaches? It can be done. That's what keeps me going. Making noise. And by that, it's bearing fruits. Let me tell you, my noise is bearing fruits. Our noises are bearing fruits.
Wow. Thank you very much. Let me just tell you, another group has just joined. We call it The Grade. Thank you very much for everyone who's jumping in. Someone has requested that we take a 1 minute break, 1 minute silence to your son.
Okay.
And the one, just 1 minute, 1 minute silence to your son. Someone has just requested you take a 1 minute to your son.
I'm done. You have a question, bro?
Yeah, just 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. We take a 1 minute recess, a silence for your son, and respect to him, and may he continue resting in eternal peace. And the 1 minute has begun now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for who's just joining in. Thank you very much for who's just joining in for the raid. Actually, I think he has blurred kidogo the screen. We were having Mr. Lawrence from the Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. Actually, he was talking to us about how they've been releasing women from hospitals. Just to recognize a few people who've just touched in. We have Miss TikTok Vlogs. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live session. Anyone else I don't want to miss? Let me see. We have Miss TikTok Glows. We still have Dr. Stella in the building. Thank you very much for staying on. Again, we have the president. Thank you very much for staying on. We have Chena West. Chena West is also in the building. Everyone else who's in the building, you're most welcome, most welcome. I think the co-host has been overwhelmed kidogo. I'm seeing him in the backstage. Actually, he's the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. I think most of you have seen him he's amongst the team or the team that went to Mama Lucy. They went to Thika Level 5. They also went to the Moi Referral Hospital that's in Eldoret to release the mothers who are detained because of unpaid bills after actually delivering or giving birth to their beautiful joy and joys of bundles. Apparently, he also mentioned that there's some women, or there's a woman who her kid passed away while she was still at the maternal care at Mama Lucy, and she was still detained. So it is quite a very, very painful affair, because you're staying with a group of people who, when wananyonyesha watoto and you cannot even breastfeed, yet you're being detained there. It is quite a very saddening thing. So women who are in the building, actually, as I said in the last session, we respect you so much. And Lawrence has been advocating for women maternal care, and he's been pushing a lot for women to be released, those who have been detained. I was so shocked with the big number. Imagine over 110 women being detained at Mama Lucy Hospital simply because of unpaid bills, until the former governor of Nairobi, that is Honorable Mike Sonko, went and paid with his own money, and all of those ladies were released. So I wanted to just ask the co-host, Mr. Lawrence, well, these 110 women are being held hostage at the hospital. Are other women still coming in the particular hospital, or they're being diverted? Because I was trying to assume 100 women, I doubt if the beds can hold that capacity again. It's only that I think due to the nature of things, he's decided to, I can still see him at the background there. He's trying to compose himself. And thank you very much for anyone who's just joined in. Once again, it's quite a nice feeling. Mr. President, thank you very much. And the captain of the flight also, thank you very much for bringing the people, and I hope they've landed in safely. And they're biting their snacks here and there. We are more than grateful for that. So as we proceed, anyone who has a question for the co-host, he's actually the founder, once again, of Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for the raid. So Lawrence is back. I think he has composed himself. So let him just finish, then we'll add him again. Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. You're most welcome. Can you imagine, number one? Chenazi Twist also, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. So let's bring back the host once again so we can wind up.
Hey, bro.
Welcome for those who are ready. Yes, sorry for technical glitch. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, again, here is our co-host, Mr. Lawrence Omondi. He's among us the founders of Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative. For those who have just come in late.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Nothing is perfect.
Yeah, for those who just came in late, actually, Lawrence Omondi is my guest today. He's the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative. And actually, he's among us the team who have been actually, sorry for using English, Swahili. He's among us the team, the frontiers of those who are going, who went and released women who are held hostage at hospitals after giving birth. Actually, he's been to Moi Referral, he's been to Thika Level 5, he's been to Mama Lucy, he's been to, Murang'a County. So Lawrence, once again, we are grateful for whatever you're doing. Everyone in the building just waved and they said hi. So Lawrence, a quick one before again we just let you go. Can you tell us about what about the coast region? Have there been any cases from the coast region, that is Mombasa or the eastern part of Kenya? Or have you have any interaction with the people outside?
Inakaa Waswahili ni wazuri, hawana shida.
What about the eastern part?
My answer.
Just go on.
Let me say one thing that we have also learned. Yeah, these cases are happening in level 5 and level 6 hospitals, big hospitals. Because I have a number of friends who are medics, and I'm shocked. In level 4 or level 3, 4 hospitals, they don't detain mothers, but they're so good. In them, mwanamke anaenda anaza anaenda home. You know, therefore yes. It happens mostly in level 5 and 6 hospitals. Also, you've asked about why do we have any case from Mombasa? I'll say no, because we have not received any complaint. We only act on what we receive. If we receive complaints from mothers, from families in any hospital in Mombasa, then we'll do our best to go there and ask the hospital why, and the hospitals why are detaining the mothers and help release them. But so far, we have not received any complaint from any facility in Coast or Eastern. Now, bro, this is what I wanted to say. As far as I know history, there's only one woman who became pregnant without a man being involved. You know that woman? Mary, mother of Jesus. The remaining women had to remove their clothes, and something had to happen between them and a man. I'm calling upon some of men to be responsible. The Kina Brayo, Jontes, and Kina Kevo, they also need to be responsible. But at Moi Referral, I remember I only saw 2-3 men. At Mama Lucy, there are like 4 men who came and they were like, tumembo na mabibi zetu, wendo ulikuwa unakuja, nini, and they were said, asante. But I looked at them and you could tell, even from the look of things, you can see poverty.
I think we've lost him again. There's a technical issue once again as it continues. Anyone who has a question before we let him go? Because remember, it was a 1-hour session. Anyone who has a question, maybe we can pause for him before he winds up. Because he had also requested that we don't take too long. He had another meeting to attend to. Anyone who has a question can post it on the comment section. Lawrence,
I'm here.
someone has said Brayo, Kevo, and Jonte were just chilling. And boom!
Okay, I was saying something. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. No, I'm then boom. I'm saying one thing, bro. We also need to bring a culture of responsible men. Let me give you an example. I'd once stayed in Turkana. I was once in Kapedo, and I love what I saw in Turkana. In Turkana, because I was there for some months, in Turkana, you dare impregnate a woman, you marry her. The other day I was talking to an elder friend of mine a church elder from Meru. And was telling me during their time, if you pregnate a woman before marrying her, you pay her dowry. Even if you will not marry her officially, you pay her dowry. To Meru people, and I want to be corrected, it's like umemwaribia price yake ya mahari. What I'm trying to say is this. We need to tell some of these men the sacrifice they need to pay for ejaculation. You're making that poor woman pregnant. The fact is, the baby will be born. And the fact is, you need to be responsible. You can't run away from a woman, your partner, after carrying that pregnancy for 9 months, in the name of hauna do, maze, be a man. Be a man means reach out to Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. Tell us that this and this is happening. We will make noise. We'll call other men and help you pay that 3,000 bill. But don't let that woman be detained. Be a man means reach out to people like Sonko. Be a man means giving birth in government hospitals is as less as 3,000 shillings. Bro, it is 9 months of pregnancy. Ekata kama ni so tano kwa mwezi or so mbili, or people like Sonko, by the way, was paying shot to all the detained mothers. Literally, I can call him, let him, but don't leave that woman alone to be detained. Brayo, Kevo, Jontes, don't do that, please. I don't know if you get me. Therefore, we need also to make this noise to fellow men and tell them, bro, maze fanya hivi, usiwache demu yako, bibi yako ako detained. And let me finish by saying one thing. After releasing the women who are detained at Thika level 5, a woman told me this. She asked me, Lawrence, nenda home, but I'm afraid to go home. And I asked her why. Akaniambia, ever since I gave birth in this facility, 2 months down the line, my husband has never visited me. Never visited me. Mase kuna wanaume wengine suruali. Please, nipige. But I hate those kind of men. How can your woman be pregnant, deliver, and you fail even to visit her for 2 good months? Mase, I was like, yeah. It happens, bro. I've seen women running away from hospitals at night time. I know you are not aware of that. 3 cases. Walitoroka hosi usiku, wakaenda home wakacha watoto wao kwa hosi. You know it happens. As people work in this Thika level 5, Mama Lucy, women escape those hospitals and they leave their newborns there. Ask them, they will tell you. This is a true story. Therefore, bro, one of the solutions that we need to have, and that's what we are doing in Men in Maternity movement. You know about Men in Maternity movement. We
Yes.
are raising serious men. But yet, I don't know what's the language in this show, viewers. But ukikulana, ulikuwa unaenjoy. Consequences. But psychologically, please don't leave that woman alone. Don't let her be detained. You better reach out to people like Machozi. You better reach out to us. We can make noise. But that woman being detained for months and you're responsible for that pregnant umetoroka, then you're not a man. When is Ruwali? When mwanaume tu Ruwali? Please mniue, but there are things that I don't sweep under the carpet. I speak the truth. Don't do that to someone's daughter. I'm a father to a daughter, and I will not wish kind of thing to happen to any woman. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Jonte Brayo Kevo. I'm sure they've had it all. And it's been that's a lesson taken home, because men outside there were being asked to stand up for women. Don't just go and daggle in everything there and you leave the women to fight for themselves. As you said, only 4 women came out of their 110 plus in the Mama Lucy. So actually, it's a caution that all of us should take. And I believe with time, everything will be very much in order. So we thank you very much for that particular session, Mr. Lawrence. So, ladies and gentlemen, people of the internet, that is it. Everyone in the building, Priscilla, welcome. We are having Mr. Lawrence Omondi. We are having Mr. Lawrence Omondi. You can check up on him, or you can advise anyone outside there who's he's a fighter for women and women in maternal care. And actually, he's the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. Actually, women in the building. You can get in touch with him in all the social media handles. The name is the Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. I beg your pardon once again. I'll repeat. At his handle in TikTok, on YouTube, and Facebook, and Instagram, across all social media platforms. It goes by the name Machozi ya Mwisho initiative. And actually, Mr. Lawrence, we are grateful for what you're doing to our fellow women. I'm sure there are people here who have met you on the corridors of actually the TikTok, in the corridors of YouTube, in the works you're doing. They never go unnoticed. We thank you for that. And once again, receive my sincere condolences for losing your son. Actually, I hope you guys are recovering well. So thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence, for taking your time and making this particular evening a fruitful one. Actually, I'm more than grateful. Apart from that, anyone else in the chat section who has a question for Mr. Lawrence before we let him go? Anyone who has a question for Lawrence? Anyone who has a question? Anyone who has a question for Lawrence? So, Lawrence, your closing remarks. I don't want to take much of your time. You told me you had also another meeting to attend to. Your closing remarks, your parting shot.
My parting shot is this: that we should do 2 things. We should respect and we should protect maternal care. We should respect and we should protect motherhood as a nation and as a people. My parting shot is to men to be more responsible. Men who we call Men Maternity Movement are men who protect and respect motherhood. We can only protect and respect motherhood when we are not detaining our mothers after giving birth. We can only protect and respect motherhood when our women are not dying while giving birth. We can only protect and respect motherhood when our newborns and our children are not dying. That's my parting shot. And for us to protect and to respect motherhood, it should start with the president himself. It should go to the deputy. It should go to the cabinet. It should go to leaders, members of parliament, to the last person in the ladder. Everyone should know it's their responsibility and our responsibility to protect and to respect motherhood. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much, Lawrence, for those parting shots. And I couldn't say it better. We are grateful, and I give you that honor once again. You've done quite an amazing. Salute. And also again,
thanks so
I'm grateful
much
for finding.
God bless you.
Thank you very much for coming in. We'll catch up, and let me let you go. I'm grateful for everything that you've done today. I hope we'll catch up next time, and we'll again invite you. You're most welcome. You can just. So, people of the internet, that has been it. Thank you very much for all those who have come in. Those who have Uber raided, those who have been raided, I'm grateful for everyone who has brought them here. The pilot, Mr. President, and the Goga fraternity, I'm very, very grateful for it. We are having Mr. Lawrence, who once again, I'll say, he's the founder of Machozi ya Mwisho Initiative. Kindly don't hesitate to reach out to him for the cases of maternal health care. Actually, they're doing a very good job, a very great job. As I told you last time, we are working hand in hand together with them. And I don't have much to say. Apart from that, thank you very much and enjoy your Saturday evening. Let's meet tomorrow at the Sunday service. Remember, my parting shot, as I always say, that if you do not talk about things that matter, we'll end up talking about things that do not matter. Enjoy your evening. Thank you very much. God bless.